Okay, we're back. I don't even think that was a half an hour, but dinner was quicker than I thought. Okay, party. Okay, everyone's good. All the skills are attached. I don't have any boosters to spend. Everyone's got their stuff squared. We're gonna do this. Oh, I got this guy. Okay, let's go down here. There we go. It's a good top off. What does this do? Oh, okay, healing tonics, I'll take it. I can't fly underwater. What I can do is stun this guy. And then get a surprise attack on him. Hit him with a heavy. Always, I don't know. I think they're spiders and not crabs, but... Okay... Oh, you can slow him down all you want, and every time he comes around, he just heals himself. Ooh, setback. Yes. I do like that Golem character. As he can, he gets that regenerate ability where he heals himself. Okay, Wildfire Monsoon. I don't know if he's immune to fire or if he's resistant to fire or not. Vulnerable to fire. Devastated. I'll take it. Oh. Okay. Stuff is leveling up and I'm getting things okay. He doesn't need strength. If I'm really in such dire straits that the mage needs to start hitting people, then that's its own whole deal. Okay. What did this level up anyway? Rage of the Capili. It's fire. Hello. You still sound pretty rough, man. You sound like it. Stuff happens. It just sounds like I'm talking to a wall. Okay, well that's good. I still can't do anything with that. I can play with you. I'm just playing this RPG that I purchased a while back. Actually, I think I got this for free. It was part of like the Games with Gold program, and then like there was extra stuff that you could get that you could pay for, and it was like get the game for free and then pay for like $10 in DLC, and it gave you a bunch of items that helped make the beginning easier. And I was like, you know, what? I know. That's what I mean. I was like, I would have paid $10 for this game given what the fuck? Slow foes? Yeah, I know how to slow foes. Like this. Turn-based, it's kind of here, let me do this because I can't hear you. It's yeah, I know it's primary file Snowfork. It's like turn-based and a little bit of a modern spice to it. Between battles, you can move around. It's like a platformer between battles. It's got some extra elements to it, I guess you say. Damn. It wasn't as damaging as I thought it was going to be. Okay, this is starting to get damaging. Fighting a boss that's like a Hydra. And it's one head is water, one head is, I believe, lightning or earth. You know, one's lightning, one's earth, and one's fire. And like the game, the way that the battle works is you can switch party members in mid-battle, but you can only have 2 party members on the field at any one time. You use a turn to switch a party member, but you only use the turn for whatever party member is being switched out. And there's like different speed ratings, and there's a speed graph at the bottom. It's pretty nice. It's got 2-player, but from what I've seen, the 2-player is virtually worthless because all it is good for is between battles. It allows you to care. 2-player allows you to control something, control like this Firefly character. Yeah. I believe so. Oh my goodness, this mage is getting his ass kicked. Yeah, it's... Yes, it's like that. Not fleet. But there's this extra character. It's the character that you control when you are between battles. The one that the second player can control. It's this Firefly that looks like a flying onion to me. It looks like a blue flying onion. This Firefly has its own power gauge, and it can't cast attacks, but you move the Firefly around with the right stick. And if you put the Firefly over an enemy's face, since the Firefly can move around in real time even though everything else is turn-based, you can put it over an enemy's face and then hold in the left trigger, and it expends its power continuously when actions are happening. And it casts a slow status effect on whatever enemy is shining the light in their face. Or you can put the Firefly on one of your allies, and it heals them. It uses the same energy gauge. Act. Wow, wildfire. Yeah. But not knock. Monsoon. The thing is, I mean, there's tech trees and all kinds of stuff in this game. The item system is a little bit weak, but I can understand why it's weak. It's good enough. It's like remember in Fable how you had socketed gems in your items? Well, everybody has the... You're right. Yeah, like in Diablo 3. Everyone has an item that's bound to their characters. As far as I can tell, you can't switch out the items. And it's like I got like a rock golem, this like gnome wizard, the princess, which she's kind of like, I don't know, she's her own thing. And I got a jester, which I did have spec like a paladin. Different stuff like that. Come on, I'm trying to defeat this boss. Come on, die! This guy's mana is getting ate up like crazy. And the thing is, being turn-based, I don't know if Final Fantasy was like this. If you get attacked, if you tell it to cast something, and you got the haste bar at the bottom that tells the turn order, and it can change when things are happening. Everyone is moving from left to right on that bar, as like a pin that's sliding. If you shine like the firefly in someone's eye, their pin slides slower towards the right when you reach the right, and your turn comes up. Well, if between when you tell someone to cast something and their turn comes up that they can act, if they get hit, there's a chance they're interrupted and then they do nothing, and it's killing me, man. Because I'm trying to knock out this three-headed boss and they keep interrupting my wizard. What's that? Oh yeah, I know which one you mean. I used a helicopter to fly in. Like if you're looking at the front of the church, I think I came in from the left side, where the highlands, where the mountain is higher than the church. Get a helicopter and fly in and try to land on the roof. Actually, no, that might not work. There's a way you can go in, right? Because are you still stealth? Okay. There's 2 or 3 snipers on the roof of the church. Beware of that. I think it's near the front right corner. Did it die? Yes! Now I'm down to 1 out of the 3. Okay. Oh, damn. That last enemy went down pretty damn quick. Like, they must not have had the same health. Everyone's leveling up from that, even the people that didn't participate, which is good. Come to the water quickly. Birds they were, now be free. Lift the curse. And the Capilli. There's a lot of rhyming in this game. With Curious Basin, it shows you what your heart is craving. Perhaps it will show me the moon and the sun. It's worth it. Holy Saturday, I beseech you, your grace, people wait your speech. Oh yeah. The little girl died at the beginning. I don't know, this is kind of an odd backstory narrative. At the beginning of the game, you died, man, you died. They're gonna send me back to the town? Yeah. Town. All the people in the town got turned to crows. Okay, they're getting sent back. They're all gnomes. What's that? Uh-huh. Oh yeah, you don't die till you hit the ground. Yeah. Okay. Lemurian request, Finn's plight. Okay, let's see. Hey you. Huh? Uh-huh. The game might not... I mean, the game usually is pretty good. I can log into the game once I get done this chapter and see what you mean. That game seems to be pretty accurate. You're talking about in the game when you look down the sights, it's above. It like looks over top of it. It probably is just the brand rail that's on it, the manufacturer, the receiver, whole bunch of stuff. I mean, M4s are so varied though, like in little things like that 1/4 inch could make a difference. It could be how the person's holding their head. It could be. Usually people, when they have red dots on an M4, they either remove or they flip down both iron sights, because you're not really normally using the iron sight in conjunction with a red dot. Or they offset it on a 45. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fuck is that? Is that an enemy? No, it's not. I do have a red. I have a red dot on that. Yeah, I have a 2x magnification red dot on it. Oh, hey, Roadhouse. No, mine's like a 1-inch diameter tube, 2x magnification. Wait, did we forget something? Yeah, 3x was too much. It doesn't really sound. It doesn't look magnified. Okay. Fly, fly, fly. Okay. What the fuck is that? Let's ambush it. Oh yeah, tell me about the dogs wanting to go out. So this is 15 in DC right now. Said the wind chill at the Ravens game right now is 6. Huh. Okay. You sound like it. Okay. Okay. The Capelli Village, Plains, Tilda, Limmer. Where the hell is this old monastery? What do they want? Matilda's Forest, Garden of Ava, the Wild. Huh. Quest says eliminate everyone in this area. fly up, but you can't fly down. Okay. There we go. Please don't say I'm ambushed. Okay. I had my back to their back. I haven't seen him in a long time. I don't know if the enemies have levels or not, but if they do, I'm over leveled for this. To the Tree of Thorns, can I, like, no? Okay. We are gonna check this. Even if you don't care for what I've got to say, I'd stick around just for the musical score. I'm definitely over leveled. I'm not getting much experience. And I am not having much difficulty. As far as I know, all he wanted was for me to wipe out all the monsters near the altar. The altar's right there. Right? Near the blossoming tree, eliminate all dark creatures wild in the Matilde Forest Garden of Avo the Mild. Forest Garden of Avo. Near the flowering tree, I'm probably in the wrong spot. Okay, the spider can probably be ignored for right now since it'll probably drop on the first hit. As it's weak against light, I believe. don't know where it wants me to go for this. Blossoming tree, maybe it means this. I can fly, so it's not really that much of a feat. We're gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible because these low level grinds are kind of silliness. It is good for the experience, but that's about it. As you can see, I'm not even using abilities because MP pool carries over between battles, so it's no use spending it. Oh, that's a big spider. And now it's ambushed. Go to Finn. Fire. See if they're weak against fire. No, they're not. But it didn't say resistant to fire, so... Fire, water, electric. I think electric's resistant. We're gonna try Earth this time. I know we do. Ooh, Nancy. I could bring out Rubella. Okay, that's what all I wanted him for. Rubella is very fast. She's almost a rogue-like, but... As you can see, she attacks 3 times to their 1. I have... there we go, get that cast. Drop defense. I'm not worried about the golem getting killed. But we'll give him a top up anyway. That should be enough. I kind of wanted to stretch that battle out a little bit. Let his regenerate. Top up, and I'll hit him with regenerate on the first turn. Rubella, which is the Jester, that is. She's just nasty with that high speed. Aha, I can fly, and you're just a fucking giant spider. Aha! Oh, it's getting... ooh, surprised! Gotcha! And... Finn, see if Finn is kind of... Oh, thank you. Didn't notice on the overlay when you stopped in. Thank you for watching. This game, I was telling my friend about 15 minutes ago, I don't know how I got this game. It's on Xbox One. I think it was a Games with Gold game, one of those freebies or one of the ones that was significantly discounted. Could be out of the plastic village. Okay, I guess I did what he wanted. This game's got some cool rhyming schemes in it, but I think this game was Games with Gold 2 or 3 months ago. I got it for free, or I got it half price, and then I went and bought all the DLC for it to offset the discount, so I ended up paying like 12-15 bucks for the whole deal. It's a good game. you don't need the DLC. As far as I know, it doesn't add any missions. It just gives you a bunch of items and cosmetic stuff at the beginning, like her dress. When you see her moving in between the battles, it's some type of skin for the dress that changes the color scheme or something. But yeah, like the skirt's dark. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, see if I get a surprise on it. I'm always happy to hear when people say that they see me playing a game and they enjoyed it so much that they want to go play it themselves. Oh, generate. It kind of gives me this old, like late 90s Final Fantasy vibe. Okay, no. I'm not a creator of this game. Yeah, I had to set up that timer. I had people would come in and say something to me, and my chat is on my laptop, which is off to my right. You see me leaning out of the camera frame to read your chat. People are coming in and they were, you know, commenting that I wasn't answering them in chat quick enough. Some of these games, this game not so much, it being turn-based, I can wait till it's my turn and then the game does nothing unless I touch something. But if I'm playing like Warframe or Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, if I look away, I'm gonna die. So I generally just use the peripheral vision and people thought I wasn't reading chat. If you do pick up this game, Kilo, it kind of tells you at the beginning of the game, though I could see how it would be easily missed. If you go under Act and you go to Defend, you do get damage resistance, but it also causes you to get a minor haste effect, so your turn will come back up quicker. It's useful at the beginning of the game if you just have everyone defend excuse me, on their first turn, and that way if the enemy gets initiative and attacks you first, you've got damage resistance. What you see me doing here, I'm actually in an area that I'm over leveled for. I had to come back here to do a mission. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of this area now. You don't get to fly at the beginning, so if you try to fly and you can't figure out how, it's because you have to complete, I think, the first quest line, and then they give you the ability to fly, as well as the party members. Kind of unlock the party members as you go. What's this say? Tree of Thorns. I don't really want to go through the Tree of Thorns. I want to. Oh wait, I can fast travel. Yeah. How much is the? I don't know what your local currency is. How much is the Ultimate Edition? I would go to the Xbox store and look, but the Twitch app will end the stream if I go back to the dashboard. Huh. $22.50. That's an odd price. If it gives you all the DLC, like, it doesn't want me to go over here. Come on, you can do it. I want that chest. Oh well, I'm not getting over there. Maybe I can come at it from the other side. $22.50 for the entire game, and if it gave you all of the DLC. I would say it is worth it, but you're not getting a deal. Like, the normal one's just $5. I would say buy the It's kind of a tough decision. I'm a little bit stingy though. Sometimes I get a little bit beside myself and spend a lot of money on games. $22.50 for it if it gives you all of the DLC packs is worth it. If watching me play the game you think you like it and that I gotta concentrate here. Oh, there we go. If you look at the DLC packs, and a lot of them are redundant, like particularly the cosmetic packs, you can only use them one at a time, so you might as well pay $5 for the game after you decide which cosmetic pack you think you want, and then just pay $5 for the game and then pay for one of the DLC packs and then just be done with it and save your money, because this game I would pay more than $5 for. Like if I was there was no DLC, I'd pay about 10 for this game. 10 or 20. It costs more than $2.50 to get all the DLC packs, but also, as I found out, it wasn't clear about it ahead of time, you can't use more than one. I thought it was something I could switch out, since I'm kind of anal about looking at what stuff costs and, you know, like getting the best deal. Oh, there's the thing I was trying to get to. I would just get one of the DLC packs and pay $5 for the game. And it comes with 8 in the bundle. Wow, it's quite a bit. If you got $22.50 lying around, and be my guest, it's more. What the hell was that? I wonder if that was in the game. No, I think that's people outside. In New Year's Eve, people are going nuts with the fireworks. It's more efficient dollar for dollar to buy the pack, but you're paying $5 for the game, and then the other $17.50 that you're paying for is an assortment of packs. The ones that are.
Just when she was certain her quest was hopeless, she was done. The path twisted.
I've never played this game before, so I'm looking at what it is. Yeah. It does have a nice narrative, though. I got this overlay that I can't move that's sitting on top of the caption, so I have to be silent and listen. Okay. Right to the utility forest, that's where I came from. Here, I'll do this, because I can. I forgot I could do this. There's 4.5 out of 5 rating. Okay. We're gonna look at what is in the pack. Okay. The Rough Oculi pack is something you can use. Golem's Plate pack actually gets you a follower, because that's the golem you see with the big club. Dark pack, Tumbled Oculi pack is useful. Faceted Oculi pack is useful, but the light pack, I think the dark pack, the Stardust pack, I think all of them, no, the Stardust pack is useful. The light pack and the dark pack, I believe, are just cosmetic. Ask your, yeah, that is a good idea. What's this stuff beside the pack? Once we find the tent, my vocals, I'll let loose. We can, okay. If you encounter enemies from the back, you get initiative. Yeah, one of the DLCs, I believe, gives you this guy. It's a mission where he's broken into pieces and you have to find him, all of his pieces. It's initiated by finding his head, and his head is right there in your path. I don't think you can avoid it. Okay. Yeah, it's come back up. I'm gonna reduce the frequency of... reduce the frequency of it saying that I read chat. It was probably the biggest complaint I've ever had, or most common. It was, a couple people said it in the same stream. Okay. I feel for you, man. I do feel for you. I bought Elite Dangerous for 30 bucks, and then I paid another 30 bucks for the Horizon pack for it, and ended up not liking the game at all. Like, it's a game that I know I'm going to go back and play, so I'll get my money out of it, but it's also a game that I picked up and played for 90 minutes and struggled for the 80 of the 90 minutes, and decidedly said, I'm gonna put this down, because I think I might have been streaming it, and it was such a drag. These things that look like flying roots or dragonflies that's flapping real quick, they can cast haste on themselves and their allies, and it stinks, because this game centers around that bar at the bottom of who gets initiative to go first. So we're going, and that and this Jester's got high speed, so anything that can outspeed the Jester is bad. And you can see, like, he's looking down towards the ground when he's not attacking. You'll see he's looking down towards the ground. That's an indication that his health is low, because they don't give you enemy health bars. But for the sake of you... Huh. Yeah, they're supposed to be offset a little bit more, those quotes, but it's a work in progress. For the sake of you making an informed decision, I'm actually going to switch to some of the other party members so that you can see. Huh, yeah. Okay. Let's see, lightning strike. We're going to switch to the other party members. You can only have 2 party members on the field at any time. I keep motioning towards the laptop because that's where the text is coming from. But you can only have 2 party members on the field, but you can switch them and it appears to not consume a turn. And whatever party members are out now, when the next battle starts, they'll still be out. But then you can just immediately switch them. Oh. The loot system in the game is a little bit mild, but is useful. So far, the only thing you really find is items that up your base stats and all these elixirs. The elixirs, for the most part, are healing potions. Oh. Which you can do. Let's see. Okay, good. It's supposed to go in order. Let's see if I can come down behind him. Damn, he's running fast. Yeah, okay. Though probably the majority of my Twitch viewing is on my phone, I do not care. There are, I guess you'd say, delays on casting. Like when you see it below some of the abilities, it'll say long, very long, short, and medium. That's how much delay it adds to your character at the bottom after you cast it. So short abilities allow you to attack again sooner. If you defend, it allows you to survive a little bit better. It gets damage resistance and it decreases, but it doesn't eliminate at the higher levels. It decreases your chance of having your ability interrupted before you have a chance to do it. It's good that you can hot swap the party members though, because like this gnome mage here, he runs out of mana quickly if you because he's most useful if you just keep casting abilities off of him. Ooh, 2 of them. Wow. Counter heal. This jester just gets a tremendous amount of health buffs. Okay, oculi. Yep, 3 into 1. Okay. Tourmaline. Magic. Increase magic by 6. Can I go up in here? No. Okay. Huh. Who is this now? Is this her mother? Her mother disappears at the beginning. Oh, it's her sister. Huh. That's a lot of party members. I mean, it's good that you can hot swap because that's a lot of party members that they've given me now. And I should have leveled her up. Oh, look, it's a Geodude. It's a Geodude without arms. What the hell? Okay. Rubella, Nora, no. We'll go to the golem. Let him tank for a while. I do not think that there is a certain... Okay, that there is a certain, like, way that, like, if one is in one slot or the other, that it will, change who's going to be damaged. Like, you would think, I guess it's just the way that they've done the blocking. You'd think that where the golem is, that would be like a defensive, like a guard position, where whoever is front and center would be kind of like tanking. They'd be standing in front of the other character, but you can see the difference in height and simulated depth, that they're actually two different, they're actually two different, widths. One is standing behind and to the side, just so that players aren't behind players from your point of view. There we go. Never take the crown from your head. She takes that crown off a lot, given that the magic lady said never take the crown off. Hello, Gwent. Gwent. Well, I'm sorry, Gwent. Had my headset get jerked. Hello, Gwent. How are you today? Wow. Okay. Let me look at her stats and see what she's actually all about. She has high defense, man. High defense, high magical defense. There's a lot of tanky characters in this game. I've noticed that. Physical defense, strength. Huh. She's speedy, too. Maximum HP, physical defense, quicken. Huh. She's like a time mage. Okay. At least that's what this tree is. Yep, she's a time mage. Okay. We'll run it. Do I want speed or do I want speed? Okay, petrify. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Now I gotta give her oculi. Okay, she is a mage. Yeah, I'm here. It's going good. I was racking up the views. I had someone come in, talk to me for a while, say they were switching from their phone to their tablet, and they have not returned yet, but it's only been a couple minutes. So, it's going good. Party. I think we're all good. This game has got a lot of party members, like a lot more than I thought it was going to. Yeah. What's this gonna do? This is probably gonna crash to the ground. Oh. An axe. Did you find the predator, or do you know if that was a limited time event? Ow. Oh. What are you watching on your phone or your Xbox? This is what it's like in between the battles. I try to get behind this guy. Some of that is the auto mod. It's to, because there's time. It's not moderating what I do, it's moderating what you do. That end because it's going from my Xbox to Twitch and then back through Twitch to you. Yeah. Because see, everyone is turn-based except for this thing, and it's not part of the combat. It's just... But you see the haste bar at the bottom? There is one party member I just got that's like a time mage. I'm about to pull her out because this one's dying. Nora. Yeah, they're about to speed up. Oh, she's interrupted. I knew it. She's got a sword, though. It's kind of funny that Time Mage has got a sword. Petrify. Oh, she casts using the sword. Nah. Petrify. Okay. I played it for like 3 hours last night. This Time Mage, given the way that this system works, the Time Mage could be devastating, because if you have someone just using melee, and then you have the Time Mage cast Quicken All on everyone, and it hits everyone on your side, you can just, oh my goodness. You just bang that. There's, especially if I used it on, if there's no cap for the haste stat, for the speed stat, and I cast it on the Jester, on Rubella, which can already attack like 3 times for every 1 enemy attack. Should be attacking like 5 times every go around. That sounds like it. Huh. 400,000 headshots? Are you sure it says 400,000 headshots? That might have been what my friend Matt was doing. He was, what do you call it? He was using an automatic weapon against it, I think. No, he's using the noob tube. Go on. Oh, you're talking about that. Oh, I thought you meant one person. Okay, yeah, you left that part out. I was like, what? Oh, okay, my mistake. My mistake. Really? Yeah, we'll have to get you up to that. But you also haven't completed the game. That might also the things. Okay. Hey, welcome back, Kilo. While you were gone, I got another party member. I think I'm up to like 7 party members now. And she is a time mage. She is the older sister of the main character. This game doesn't really call it a class, but it's a time mage. She has Quicken, or she has Haste, which they call Quicken. Relatively the same thing. Haste is a status effect. Quicken is actually a magical spell and a type of time magic. She has Quicken, Lull, which is slow, Quicken all, and then she has a stronger Quicken that is single fire. Single. She looks like a normal white young lady with light hair wearing a bedsheet. She's wearing a very plain sundress. You'll see her in a minute, but I had to stow her away because she cast Quicken. She's wearing a very empty sundress. I don't know how long the Quicken effect or the Haste status effect lasts. If it's for the rest of the battle, then I can understand bringing the Time Mage in, doing the thing, and then popping back out. But if it's not, if it's like for one turn, then she needs to stay in there. Since she only gets 20 mana points, and 8 of them are every time you cast Quicken All. And she just leveled up. Okay. I'm Finn, nice to fight beside you at Gardendorf. Here are some offensive white people in this game. She's just... This is the best way I can put it. She was offensive. Let's see, am I missing something? No. Must just be an extra spot. Okay. Oh! I just got hit. Dash. Ow, don't run into that. I'm trying to get to the end of some chapter here so that I can, come help you, but I don't know when it saves. I just got ambushed. Talking to you. Oh wait, no, I didn't get ambushed. Okay. Interrupted, okay. These are some heavier enemies. Where is he at? Come on. Do a little top up. Okay. Heal on yourself. Regenerate on yourself. Damn it, he got interrupted. They're ganging up on this guy. There we go. I think I might have to bring Aurora out and have her hit with a strong attack because I'm starting to get my ass kicked. Take down. If I can take down this strange-looking three-legged archer in the back. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay. There is a way to act, heal, revive. Certainly. It almost feels like cheating in this game, but you can. I think Nora needs to come out as well. Aurora. Okay. Watch, he's gonna interrupt her. Yep. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Drop them out. Nature's Sting. What are you gonna do? Interrupted. Yep. Son of a gun. Hello, you and your wife. I'm not shaking my head at you. Just do that to reset the headset on my ears. Kinda gets uncomfortable. Okay. Man. Talk about getting your head knocked off here. Hopefully they don't interrupt. Good. Yes, that's what I like. The less enemies you can have on the field, the better. And see, how much does Nora have? Well, Nora, you're coming out. You're gonna hit me with some of that fine time magic. She's gonna be interrupted. Yep. Damn it. I just need to quicken that person. There we go. Yes, that was getting kind of hairy for a minute. Now we're good. The level ups all the way around, that's what I like to see. I do not know why, but when they gave me her on the left, she was like 4 levels higher than the rest of the characters were at that point. So they just gave me this over-leveled character. And then she continued to level up, so she's probably... I don't know, she's probably like 24 when everyone else is 21 by now. It started to level out, because you can get items that augment your EXP generation, but... Sure. Show me one, I'll make an attempt. She means a try. Yeah, everyone speaks in riddles and rhymes, except for the jester. I guess it's kind of a satire that the court jester is the only one that speaks clearly. Yeah. I do not know if it's offline, Kilo. I don't think there's online multiplayer at all, so I assume that you would say it's offline. Though Xbox is kind of... I do not... It can be multiplayer, like... that's not going to show you in the game, in the battle. Actually, I still have it brought up, I'll tell you. The game... Online features offline co-op too. That would be the answer to your question. That's what, according to Microsoft's Marketplace page, it says offline co-op for 2 players. It doesn't mention online co-op at all. She leveled up again. Yeah, I can only assume it's like the stereotypical royal family type thing, talking to their subjects, but the little girl, the one that can fly here, that's got the crown, she's a little bit better, but her older sister that just entered the storyline, I don't want to say she's racist, because she's not. She's just a little bit derogatory, and it's not even in a way where it's like, oh, you're a bad person. It's like, you're a princess of a kingdom, and you're used to everyone being lower rank than you. Like when she was just talking to that golem, she tells Man of Rock, take me to the nearest town. He's like, no, you're not royalty here, princess. Settle down. Okay, somebody has got high. Damn, she levels up quick. Okay, oculi. I smell French toast. Yeah, that's why I said it. I smell French toast, and I'm not sure why, because it's 8:30 right on the dot. 8:30 in the evening on New Year's Eve, and I smell French toast. I can take this stuff from Twitch and upload it to YouTube. No, I do not. Fasted. It'll just stay the way it is. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare. She looks like a pirate or a gypsy. Why does it taste cold? I'm kind of preoccupied. They want to... Yeah, I've already done that. I feel like it's kind of late in the game for them to be telling me that you can craft and combine oculi to the town. What's this way? Oh, is that a spider on fire? That spider is on fire. I've seen the wolves that are on fire. What we're gonna do is we're gonna blind him, drop down, and hopefully he didn't just ambush me. Good, I got the surprise strike. No. Time magic when it works properly. It's like, Happy New Year to you as well. Depending on time zones, we're either close to it or not so much. Increase magic. Yeah. Thank you, Kilo. Thank you, and Happy New Year to you and your wife. Kilo, just give you a heads up in case you hear me talking to the walls here. There's a guy in my Xbox Live party that's speaking to me, and for whatever reason, we've tried to fix it before. You can't hear his he can hear me, but you can't hear him. We've tried fixing it before, and it just doesn't. Oh, he's in California. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, not. What the hell just happened? Racket leaving dealership. Oh yeah, the lava is terrible. You heard me going whoa, 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 because I went down there expecting the lava to just, you know, be like the Tree of Thorns, where in the Tree of Thorns, if you touch the... Oh, come on, come on. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there we go. I expected it to just be an environmental hazard. Not to be like that. Give me my free healing. I need it. This is my first playthrough of this game, Kilo, so stuff like that, it's just as surprising to me as it is to you. Ooh. Hidden areas. Ooh, I was expecting the Time Mage to be out, not the Golem. But, no matter. We're gonna whoop some ass. Interrupted. She is dying, like... Huh, he can cast Regenerate on himself, but... not that. I don't know why those two come up right after the other. They're all set on a 1 minute stagger. Like, and as the string gets longer, they should get farther apart. But for some reason, those two quotes pop off in rapid succession. Interrupted. Fudge. Never. They're really beating the crap out of that Time Mage. Okay. I really only need clicking on that. She already gets, being a Time Mage archetype, she already gets a big bump to her haste on that bar. Supposedly she starts at 20% already. Yeah, she does. Wow. You can see how she's outpacing that spider like crazy. And you hit her, and she can hit it herself with the quicken spell. I mean, she's like snappy. Revive. Let's see if I can fly up out of here. I don't want to trigger a story sequence. Get off of that. Yes. She has the ability, I believe, when she hits something, she has a chance to slow it down. And I am hitting A pretty quickly. Because once you get to the status effects, you just gotta keep going, especially with the speed. Hold on. Kilo, what I'm going to suggest. Oh, okay. Thank you. It says you did it an hour ago. It just didn't update. I was going to ask that you hit that follow button, but you already have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take about 15 minutes, use the bathroom, get a bite to eat, get something to drink, and then come back. In the meantime, I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to leave the game like this, but you're not going to see it because the stream's going to end, and then I will be right back. So it is 8:45 local time. Let's just say 9:05. I should be back by then. So just hang tight and be patient. Do whatever you got to do, but I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes.